James Charles threw major shade at the Dobre Brothers during his recent meet and greet over their infamous fan encounter, and here's why it matters. What is up, everyone? It's Sussan Mourad here with Clevver News. Check out the merch. Okay, and as I'm sure you remember, earlier this month, the Dobre Brothers took heat after a video went viral from one of their meet and greets. The four brothers didn't seem to interact with their fan at all, despite the girl likely waiting a while to meet them and definitely paying good money to be there. In the video, the fan walks over to take a picture with the brothers. One of them puts his arm around her and they all look at the camera for a picture. Then, as the girl walks away, she turns to maybe say something to the guys, but just awkwardly says sorry and runs off. Twitter blew up over this video, and many people called out the boys for being so disinterested towards their fan. Because most meet and greets look like this.
Like pressing out. Go.
All right, yeah, we gotta hurry this up.
Okay, got it.
Or this. When the video first circulated, James Charles weighed in on the Twitter discussion and retweeted it saying, "What the actual f is this?" And he continued the discussion through the replies to his tweet and said, quote, "Being tired is not an excuse to not smile and give a hug to people who pay to meet you." At which point, James's fans stand him even harder than ever and shared pics from their meet and greets where he was very enthusiastic to meet them. One person wrote, "James always loving the sisters, all of us, and giving the best hugs ever. I stand the right person." And another said, quote, "I don't want to go to a meet and greet if I'm not treated like this." The Dobre Brothers took to Twitter to apologize and wrote, quote, "We just wanted to apologize. After a long 48 hours of restless filming and touring, then meeting thousands of fans with no sleep, we were exhausted by the end of our show. Our true apologies, we are sincerely sorry." But clearly that apology didn't cut it for James. He wasn't done with them. Over the weekend, James hosted a meet and greet with some of his friends to honor the launch of his new mini Morphe palette. And after the event, James posted this video to Twitter. With it, he wrote the exact same apology that the Dobre Brothers shared on their Twitter account. Obviously, this video mocks the Dobre Brothers' original video and shades their meet and greet moment. James and his friends then broke out in laughter, eventually jumping out of their seats to hug the fan that helped them recreate this moment. And obviously, one of the Dobre Brothers caught wind of James's video because he responded on Twitter again with his own video. Lucas Dobre posted another video featuring the same fan as the original awkward video. This one starts with another weird interaction, but quickly ends with the four brothers and the fan hugging it out. Lucas wrote, "We all make mistakes, but it's up to us to own up to our mistakes and make things right when God gives us a second chance. We love you, Kylie." And James, I'm sure you know what it's like feeling like the whole world is against you. Which brings me to the most interesting part of all of this drama. We all know that James has been at the center of many internet scandals. Most notably his drama with Tati Westbrook, which basically broke YouTube earlier this year, and James has been very outspoken about being kinder to each other online since. He has been telling his fans to focus on the positive and has spoken about it both on his channel and in other interviews.
I mean, my biggest thing for my fans is just try to focus on the positive. I think that's the overall lesson that I learned from all this.
James isn't the only YouTuber though that has been brought into this whole conversation. A fan posted this pic of Colleen Ballinger and made fun of the Dobre Brothers in the caption. They wrote, "Dobre Brothers who?" Lauren Gray also called out the Dobre Brothers on Twitter. She wrote, quote, "Hi, just reminding you that little girl is the reason you even have a tour. I did a free meet and greet after a 7-hour flight when I had to wake up at 5 a.m. the next day. Couldn't stop smiling because I'm so blessed that anyone came at all. My heart breaks for her. This makes me sad." She followed up with a second tweet saying, "I never say anything, but what a horrible feeling that little girl must have left with. No excuse is good enough to treat the people who love you and put a roof over your head like they don't matter, especially if they're paying to see you. I cannot fathom." So clearly James wasn't the only one making fun of this moment and calling out the Dobre Brothers, but it leads to an important question that many people online have been asking. Should James in particular have made fun of them? Was it all in good fun, or should he have known better being in their position earlier this year? Well, fans clearly have a lot of thoughts about this. And our sister magazine 17 is running a poll about this, and their audience is divided right down the middle at 50-50. So we headed over to Twitter to see how people really feel. Some fans sided with the Dobre Brothers, saying that James should have learned from this past year. One person said, "Feeling like the whole world is against you sucks, and James can relate. Don't ever feel like that, guys. You're all amazing, and you guys did an amazing thing. We love you guys." And another said, "These people reenacting you guys are just a-holes." While others are siding with James, talking about how even during his worst moments, he has showed up for his fans. One person said, "Yo, think about this. She freaking paid to see you guys and y'all didn't even smile. Even when James was being exposed by Tati, he smiled on the pictures. There is no possible excuse." And another person who is outspokenly not a sister agreed with this person and said, quote, "I don't like James Charles, but he still smiled to his fans at the meet and greet in the middle of being exposed by Tati." And while some people are torn down the middle on all of this, we do need to acknowledge that the Dobre Brothers brought this one fan back. And not that what they did wasn't great, because I think it's great they redid their meet and greet with Kylie. Posting one video though doesn't fix the whole situation. But James making fun of them doesn't fix it either. So Clevver fam, I'm turning it over to you to ask you what you think about all of this. What are your thoughts on James posting that video? Do you disagree with it, or do you think it was warranted and all in good fun? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below, but please keep it civil down there. After that, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't hit it before, you guys. It's right there. It's like really easy. I'll give you a few seconds. I got nowhere to go. Okay, cool. Also hit the bell to be notified the second we post a new Clevver News update. After that, you can catch up on all the entertainment you missed right over here. I'm Sussan Mourad. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys, and I'll catch you later. Bye.